Hi guys, welcome to the blog. Yes, it is me. Aya Thompson is away, but she'll be back real soon. And as usual, we have someone just as delightful and just as pretty as Ayo filling in, not her shoes, but her very own shoes. Before we get to that, my name is Destiny Amaka, aka Ama Kiss Kiss, spreading you all with some love and some goodness. And of course, it's the blog. We got some juicy stories to get to, but just before, I got a fresh breeze that just came over.
You know the way you call my name, it makes me want to spray money. But unfortunately, I didn't bring my wallet. I didn't bring the wallet.
Oh,
I would have done it now. Do you have POS?
Account. Yes, I have POS. Let me grab the POS.
All right, don't worry. I'll transfer. Don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, aka Fresh. For those of you who don't know, yes. I was hoping you were going to say, when you started, you said, it's me, Aya Thompson, is not going to be around. I thought you were calling yourself Aya Thompson.
No,
even
my spirits will rebel.
Rebel?
Miss, your miracle's on the way. And then twerk, 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 twerk. Your miracle's on the way. Twerk, twerk. Woo! So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fresh, we've got... Oh, I just love this boo that we're about to introduce you to, Ebony Delight. She is fine, she is pretty. She holds it down on the morning show with Aya Thompson, and she's holding it down right here for us on the blog. It is Olive Bebe. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm such a fan of the blog. I am delighted to be here. I cannot feel in Aya's shoes, but I hope I'll be able to do a good enough
You actually came with your own shoes, right?
Yes,
this is actually Aya's best friend, guys, in case you're watching.
Hi, guys.
This is Ayo.
It's Ayo.
Yes, it's Ayo.
Yes, Ayo.
Well, we're about to find out, actually. I'd love to get your point on today's discussion.
Yeah, let's see how much Ayo has rubbed off on me.
Let's do that.
Ayo is just very brutal. She has no feeling. She doesn't.
Do not speak in such a manner about my friend, or else I'll walk out of this show.
She just did like Ayo just now. She said, do not speak.
They actually sound alike. Yeah. That Ayo actually wouldn't walk away.
Yeah, because Ayo is a host on the blog and I'm not.
All right, people, jump onto Twitter. Don't forget you can stay interactive. Chook your mouth in what we are discussing today.
I think chook should be an English word in the dictionary.
It should, right?
I've always thought it should be an English word.
Yeah, chook your mouth. Chook your mouth in the matter. Chook anything. Just don't hurt yourself. All right, don't touch that down. This is the blog, and coming up on today, we have Alex Ogbona's wife. Yes, giving you some more of her tips, whether you want it or not. She says, learn to love yourself first. And that's what Mrs. Ogbona has to say. And then we've got a real piece today. I'm super excited. We tried to get this into last week and we couldn't. But this this person slapped his wife. Just to test her before their wedding day.
Do you mean to call him Dodonyo or something like that?
I don't know. It just sounded.
I think it's more like Dodonyo.
It's Dodonyo.
What's Dodonyo? It just
sounds like an abuse.
Okay, first, before you guys start arguing what it is, if it's Dodo or if it's not, I just want to put it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, look at me looking all fly today.
You look nice.
Right? Looking all good. I was actually styled by my younger sister. She made the outfit. She made the outfit for me.
Thank you.
So you guys can head on to my Instagram page. I'm going to be uploading pictures so you can, follow.
Does she sell ladies too?
She sews everything.
Well, lucky is your little sister.
Yeah, she made everything. Yeah, so yeah.
Well done.
I was gonna throw shade at him before.
Well, she does his hair too.
She does my hair
on you.
And everything.
Are these her jeans?
Yeah, no, this is mine actually, but she made this.
This is the bangles as well.
No, it's not a bangle.
Okay.
What's your problem?
Just a question. Innocent question.
Let's go on a break before you fight here.
They were behind the screens. Go on to Twitter. Don't forget to use the hashtag #LoveToBlog. Let us know who's in the building and any good words for us. And of course, we always like to ask a question before we come out the break. Our question would be, what would the question be? What have you let your younger one do for you before? Would you let them do your hair?
Can I say what I asked my younger sister to do for me?
What?
Because I like people touching my hair. I would always sleep off. So I just lie down, tell her, come and learn how to mat hair with mine. And as she's playing with my hair, I just slip off.
It is well.
Let's go on a break. Let's go on a break. Think about it and let us know.
That's a good one. Because they... Yes. We're back, guys. It is still the blog right here on Wazobia Max TV. My name is Destiny Amaka, a.k.a. I'm a kiss kiss. Mwah!
So Destiny, did anybody tell you that you were a spoiled child? Did anybody tell you that?
It's not possible. Why?
I'm just asking. Did anybody tell you that at any time in your life?
Nobody here knows about my upbringing.
So you are a spoiled child?
What do you mean? Who are
There
you
was something she did now
to?
that I just felt that you were a spoiled child.
What did she do exactly?
The way she was like, oh, yes, you know, there's this thing that spoiled kids have that you can't just hide.
Really?
I'm right now.
I don't know what he's
But I'm
talking
right.
about. He's
That's
actually
a
bluffing.
fallacy of hasty generalization.
Lawyer don't come.
Morning show.
Lawyer don't come, oh, child.
Thank God.
Defamation of character.
Damn.
Why? We should take him to court.
Yes,
My learned colleague.
You are not my learned, you are a layman.
Okay, Igwe colleague.
Oh, wow. All right, that was actually really, really heading towards being cute. But it's Tuesday, so it's so cute. And Olive will take the lead on today's cute videos.
So cute. We have so many amazing videos for you, and apart from this amazingly cute girl sitting in front of your screen,
going to say that.
Oh, thank you, far too kind. Our first video is about a little girl. Her friends called her.
You look really cute on camera, though.
Thank you, but that's not trying to say I don't look cute in real life.
I was just saying.
I hope not, because I want to believe that. Destiny, I'm cute, right?
All over.
And your compliment is all that.
All over.
Okay.
Ladies are so excited.
Yes. All right, so we're talking about a little girl that has a very, very, very good, healthy self-esteem. Her friends called her ugly, and guess what she replied?
I start Tatiana Chase.
How old are you?
I'm 4 years old.
What grade are you in?
I'm in K4.
Okay, what happened in school today?
The little boy said I look ugly.
And what did you say?
I said,
Stop kicking, baby. What did you say?
I said, I didn't came here to make fashion statement. I came here to learn.
What did you say?
I said, I didn't came here to make fashion statement. I came here to learn, not look pretty.
Hey,
I didn't come here to make a fashion statement. I came here to learn
and not look pretty.
Here's a problem that I have. Now, when I read this, I was hoping that it was a video of a child caught in the act. Nobody say them say, who will we ask? Small child. You see, at the beginning, the child was hesitating because it was playing down the way it really went. When they told the child, you ugly. The child was,
But kids can be really mean, though.
and the child probably cried and went home and told the mom, Mommy, they said that I'm ugly. And you know what I said to them? I can't hear the fashion statement.
I came here to learn, not to look pretty.
Right. But did you ever do that growing up? Is there anything that you know you probably told the story in a different format?
No, ma. That one they happen when.
I'm thinking about it. I think I was such a very holy child.
He's just like this.
So I had...
You just lied.
I was such a holy child.
You just lied.
I did not behave in such a manner because I understood the importance of speaking the truth at all times.
Can you please remove the camera from her face?
Let's move on, please.
Okay. Speaking about kids, I know I mentioned that some kids can be mean. However, some kids are actually very, very, very bold. The beautiful thing about being a parent is that no matter what you do, your kids will always have your back. Take a look at this video. We'll be right back.
I love you, Mama.
Yeah, but that happens.
Doesn't that video make you brilliant?
That happens a lot. Yeah.
Destiny wants to have a baby.
No, not one. No, she wants 2.
At once.
Not twins.
That's so
Destiny, they find twins.
Your first child.
She
twins.
wants
Or your
twins.
first.
how
She's
God
actually tearing up.
because that is unimaginable love.
This love is unbreakable. It's unmistakable. Oh, Destiny. It's okay.
Hey,
don't worry,
Baba.
I'm going to have 2 hefty boys.
Hallelujah.
Next time you see Dr. Kemi, touch her by the
Why
hem
do
of-
they have to be hefty? Bank account wise, amen.
Girl.
No, but that's adorable. I really do love it. They say you never actually experience what love is until you have a child. That's unconditional right there. That's so sweet. So cute. So
Nice, nice,
teary.
Oh, you
What's
see that
next?
video make Destiny cry. Maybe this next one will make Destiny cry.
I don't
This
want to
is
cry
a
no
video sent in by Zinni Wans is her name. She's one of our followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Zinni Wans.
Hey.
And we're thinking, someone says this has to be Aya's kids.
Wow.
Take a look.
Let's see. I'm sure it has to be.
Aya's children.
Yes.
Children.
There's a lot of things going on in the world. Here's some advice. Call Jesus. Things not working out at your job. Call Jesus. Things not working out at your school. Call Jesus. Things not working out, like, anywhere. Call Jesus. Everybody needs a little Jesus now and then in their heart. If your boyfriend break up with you, call Jesus. Don't call Tyrone. Call Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Yes.
Hey, but
Jesus, I love this.
They didn't know.
Jesus.
There's something
They are
wrong
definitely
with
my
that
children.
advert.
Nothing.
They
It's not
didn't
an
drop the
advert.
phone number.
Don't need the phone
Go on
number.
your knees and call him. That was what she was
like
doing.
that.
Jesus, Jesus,
That's
Jesus,
Aya.
Jesus.
That's Aya and Destiny. You see, the
God,
first
Jesus.
child is
I think the
Aya.
first one is me. Oh.
No, it's
That's
called Jesus.
We're just meeting you here. It's Ayo right now. Everything Jesus, and then Destiny comes with, if your boyfriend breaks up
You
with
see,
you,
you had to bring the
call
boyfriend.
Jesus. Don't call Tyrone. Call Jesus.
Jesus.
If you don't respond your WhatsApps, WhatsApp Jesus.
Hey.
I don't understand. Take 2.
I don't know.
Take 2.
If he don't return your WhatsApp Jesus.
Say she WhatsApp
If he
Jesus.
likes another girl's picture but don't respond your DM, call Jesus. Oh,
If you're dating him and he's not dating you back,
call Jesus or Judas.
if he broke your heart and you're trying to get over him,
Call Jesus. And then Aya comes in with, you know, if your life is not going where you want it to go, call Jesus.
Yes.
If you're having sleepless nights, call Jesus.
the weather is too cold, it's affecting the functioning of your brain.
Call Jesus. And if he still ain't picking your phone call, don't call Tyrone. Call Jesus.
Okay, we called.
Sorry, who is Tyrone?
Anatunde.
Let's make it to be one Yoruba demon. Exactly. Has the Yoruba demon ever broken your heart, Destiny?
Broken
Destiny
my heart.
doesn't date.
Yeah.
She breaks everybody's heart.
The Yoruba demon has.
No, it wasn't a Yoruba demon.
Yeah.
I kind of broke that one's heart. No, but this one's my dear. Let's not even get into culture. Just
Aye.
a human being.
Wow.
I always say to people on Sunday mornings, take a Yoruba brother to church so we'll have less Yoruba demons and few.
So we can have more demons in church.
No, we can have them become angels. Yoruba.
Wait.
So
Shout out to all
we
my
can
Yoruba
have-
brethren. I still think I'm going to marry a Yoruba man at the end of the
It's
day.
very possible a man, not a demon.
Oh,
so
yes.
bring them to church so
that
the
they can
church
be-
can be more infected.
The church can cast out the demons
Lie,
from them
lie.
and make them angels.
Please, Daddy Freeze, preach to this shippo.
Wow. No, I'm not a shipper. Anyway,
don't know what's
we
going
have a little boy who is not a demon. I'm sure he's an angel. And his reaction when he found out he was having a baby was epic. Destiny doesn't understand this. Anyway, she's the last born. So she won't
Last
understand.
born.
I am the last born.
Last card,
Last
check up.
card.
It's,
check
but
up.
not lost opportunity. My mama can still take in. I'm still rooting for her. Yo, mommy, go get it. Give me
Your mommy is not having any other baby. Your mommy is waiting for you to give
I
her
beg
baby.
your
Let's
life.
see
Not
the video, Daddy.
started menopause. Please give me one.
Open it up. What colour is it?
It's blue.
What does that mean?
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
I want to be a girl.
Oh, but you're having a baby brother. It's going to be so much fun. Look what it says.
What?
It says, Daisy, I can't wait to meet you. Love from your little brother.
I want to say
didn't want it to be a little boy a little bit?
No, girl.
It'd be so much fun to have a little baby brother.
I want to have a little baby girl.
Bought you some blue sweeties.
Can I have them now? Can I have them now?
You can have them now because they're from your little baby brother.
Yay.
Do you love your little baby brother?
No.
This girl, I love her because she cannot be a Nigerian politician. She knows what she wants. Even when you're bribing her, she still says no.
Wow, that was deep.
But this was me as a child.
What?
I really wanted a baby brother. And the funny thing is, I would crawl into my parents' bed at night and say, Mommy, I want a baby boy. But I just didn't know how babies were made. I feel like I kind of...
Now do you know how they're
You'd
made?
have called Jesus.
I'm not quite sure. I should
Call
ask Google.
Call Jesus. That was so cute.
Too cute.
This is fantastic.
But if you had to choose,
think-
if your mom was to have a baby after you, would it be a boy or a girl?
As long as it's healthy. I think I've gone beyond the stage of I want a girl or a
I wanted a boy because I don't have a brother.
Right now,
wanted any...
I'm the youngest guy, so before we went on the break, we asked you to send us some tweets about anything that you made your younger ones do. Adele's younger sister does his hair.
Yes,
she made this
my
incredible
younger
outfit.
sister made the outfit. My brother I used to tell my younger brother to draw on my back
Yeah.
so that I could sleep. So I used to use him at that time.
And Olive, you used to have them rub your
Yeah,
head.
I'll allow her play with my hair and deceive her, like, you need to make my hair so it looks good. So she thinks she's actually matting my hair for real.
That you're falling
But then I'm
asleep.
just crashing really.
All right, fellow Younger Ones Association, United We Stand. I am here sending your tweets because I have no experiences. I am the younger one.
As
I'm
a
the
last
one that
boss.
was used
You are the
So what
last
did they
boss.
to
use you to
write
do?
on the backs and do their heads and
What?
everything.
You say you were used to what?
Literally, I used to nickname myself Cinderella.
Wow.
Because on the Disney's TD, when they start singing, it's Cinderella, Cinderella, you know who my team, so everywhere was just like, they call me Sylvia in London. Sylvia! Yeah, you see,
Oh, so you felt like the house help
I
did
was like
everything.
a house girl. And I was like, you wait and see, I'm gonna marry a Prince Charming and it will take me away from all this misery. Wash the plates, clean behind the fridge. Oh, mommy said that you gotta do this before you go and play. Like,
Wow.
bullying.
You know,
really?
if I actually just got into trouble, I'll just put it on my younger one.
Yeah, we know.
You did that? No way.
We know.
I'd actually...
Who didn't do that? Tell
I
me,
didn't
tell
do
me
that.
you didn't do that.
No, I didn't. I'd actually protect my younger one.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Okay.
I won't do that.
I'm like
you.
I probably am from
You are
Mars.
the evil,
Let's-
wicked stepbrother.
Let's read some tweets, though. We got a lot of tweets coming through. Okay.
tweets.
At David Aderele says, what a surprise to see Olive on the blog.
Hi, David.
She looks so stunning.
Oh,
Where is
thank
Ayo
you.
Thompson? Okay.
have an answer to
You
that.
can call
Send her a
Jesus.
tweet.
Send her a tweet to let her know that you miss her at iThompson7 on Twitter.
Yeah, so, okay. He says, you guys are hilarious. I'm laughing my life out if there's any light to watch. Just if there's no light to watch the blog, call Jesus. Hey, Jesus will not come and fix your light. Better go
never know.
to NEPA office.
How do you?
All right, Kotizu says, if you ain't picking your calls when you're at ShopRite, call, text, and WhatsApp Jesus.
Woo, you guys get in the spirit.
Okay,
yes.
Kotizu says, oh, so cute. Hope my unborn babies saw that. LOL. Let me come and be going. Okay, I think
Please
she
be
loved
come
it.
and be going. We
Don't
kind
go,
of spiritual
please.
thing is
Don't
that.
go, don't go.
They are up here
Unborn
with chilling and
babies
like
to be
watching.
seen.
I said, I love my little bro going out with me to intimidate them guys. He's bigger and taller, so that's the favor. Oh, yeah, that's what you do with your younger one.
Oh, my sister. Oh, no.
Quite nice, quite
my older
nice.
sister used to use me as well.
Because
I was the
you're
last
big?
one for a while. So she would invite her friends to the house and she'd be like, baby, because that's what they call me at home, baby, dance for them. My sister knows how to dance. Baby, dance for them. Baby, think, oh dear.
you're used as entertainment.
I was the TV in the
Wow.
house.
Well done.
Okay, Brian Ode says, hi guys, generally, y'all look good. Edewa, I beg, I need the native. It go fit me.
Well, you can hit up Edewa's younger
so
sister on
hit
social
my sister
media
up and she could
order
hook
it.
you
Let's
up looking all
patronize
fresh.
our own Buy Nigeria to Grow Nigeria.
Yes,
I always
so
hashtag that.
basically.
Always.
So in
All
case
right.
you don't have cloth to wear, call Jesus.
Very true. Very, very, very true.
That's funny, but that'll be cool. That'll be fun. Go head onto Twitter and do your own call Jesus.
Yeah, hashtag call Jesus.
If he ain't picking up the phone, don't call Tunde. Call Jesus.
If everybody got a lot and you haven't gotten yet, don't call Shegun.
Call Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Nice one.
All right, so let's see the facts of the day.
It's facts of the day?
Yeah, let's see the facts.
Oh,
let's see the
I was
facts.
gonna say
I'm sure it's about calling
I should
Jesus,
call
too.
Jesus.
We need to call Jesus in this fact. Let's see the facts. Because there's always something to call on. Yes. Did you know 90% of people text things they can't say? True. I am one of them.
You already admitted that you're not a very phone conversation
I will not
person.
lie. I don't know how to call. I don't know how to talk on phone a lot. I express myself better texting than calling. That's me. So I can spend the whole day sending WhatsApp messages, sending text messages.
So let me ask you something.
But when you now call me, I'm like, oh yeah, hi.
So to collect the kiss, is it via text?
Yeah, did they send that one too?
Oh, okay.
I'm a
But
kiss.
now for kiss,
Is I'm a kiss?
You know how to collect the kiss.
No, but the calls don't really signify that you actually are thinking about.
That's a lie. Call Jesus. Text Jesus. Call Jesus.
No, but she said text, WhatsApp, and call Jesus.
How about you?
For me, because there's nothing I can't say that I'll text. So if I text you anything, best believe I can actually say it to your face. Matter of fact, I would say maybe because of my legal training, I'm very, very conscious. So I don't text things because I don't want you to have evidence.
Right.
So I'd rather call you on the phone and just have a conversation with you.
You see, that's the problem with all these people, illegal people.
Sharp girl. she's
evidence.
preaching.
One,
She's
two,
preaching.
because sometimes I realized that I could say, Destiny, would you stop that via text?
Yeah.
But your tone, you read it with a different tone, and then I'm actually saying, Destiny, would you stop that?
Yeah.
That's how I'm saying it, but then you read it and you interpret something. So I'd rather just call. I can talk on the phone for hours.
So it's clear.
But to chat, I just get bored after the first 5-10 minutes.
I hate chat. I hate
I get bored.
Like we have.
That's why you and I are brother and
WhatsApp
sister.
calls
That's why we cannot really date in life. You know, that's why I'm my brother's home.
No.
Can anybody you can talk on the phone for hours?
If it's you, I'll call you. After I've called Jesus, I'll call you.
Who should we ask?
That's it. Okay, this Otumba Toby just sent us a picture. Aww. He said, so cute. Please help me wish my mom happy birthday. Aww. Today is her day. Love her so much. He sent his mother's picture, actually.
Oh, that's so cute.
So let us see mommy. Mommy.
Oh,
Happy birthday to ya.
That's mommy.
Happy birthday to ya.
Hey.
Happy birthday. Oh. Happy birthday.
Mommy, we love you.
Oh, she is stunning. Mwah. Long life, prosperity, and may your children be your crown.
Amen.
Hey.
Pastor Dustin, preach some more.
Yeah. Right, we're going to go on a break, but don't go nowhere. If you are going to go somewhere, just call Jesus. It's the blog. We'll be right back and delving straight into the story for today. Love yourself first, says Mrs. Obonna.
Motivational preacher.
After calling
and
Jesus.
teacher.
Call Jesus. Welcome back, guys. It is the blog in case Jesus' line was busy.
No, Jesus' line is never busy.
It's never busy, but just in case you call the wrong line.
You know, Jesus reminded me of the song, Baby, I'm not always there when you call.
Hey, but I'm always
this one
on
is,
time.
I'm always there when you call. That's Jesus.
No, Jesus is never there when you call. It's not about your timing, it's his timing. So I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time.
Please, for those of you who want to send in your tithe and offering, let me drop my account number now so that you can fund the ministry. Eh?
Did you come up with that Rema?
No,
But
I'm just...
Why do you want
the
to
pastors
collect
are
it
never
on my
the one who
behalf?
The
collects
pastors are not the one
tithes
collect
and
it.
the
And let me
offering.
collect it on
It
your
goes to
behalf.
the church account.
I'm not a pastor.
You are what?
I am a freelance.
So now, Babalawo work they do now.
Freelance. Anything I do, boy, as long as Jesus is inside.
Wow. It's a Jesus show, isn't it?
You know what? I'm really like, I just want to throw this out there before we get into this next story. It is the blog. We come up with, we discuss issues that celebrities throw out there on social media, and we want to have your intake. Go onto Twitter right now. Let us know. First of all, when do you have the right to tell people what is successful in terms of business?
Okay.
Like, is it when you're 5 years into a business, now you can write a tell-all book? When you got married just yesterday, and you want to tell people...
Or you mean like 30 seconds ago?
Or 30 seconds ago? I don't know that. When is it okay?
I feel it'll be good if you have a successful business or a successful marriage. Then
What's
you can
the
talk about
tenor
it.
for success? Because
It doesn't have to be that long.
Somehow.
It's not about how long, but you know how well. It doesn't
How
have to
well?
be long.
I'm actually of an
Especially in
opposing
marriage.
view.
It doesn't have to be how long. Because
I'm actually...
the truth is that there are people who have long marriages and still don't know how to give advice to people who want to get in, because their marriage is unique to them.
Because
it
they're
might not work
busy
to somebody else.
working on their marriage and not on social media telling people how it's supposed to be.
Generally in life, though, beyond marriage, I'm of the view that you don't have to have become a success before you dish out success nuggets. Now, you've tried something, you failed. You can share out your failure tips because you failed. Someone else should be able to benefit from your failure. We don't all have to fail together.
Exactly.
So, I tried this, it didn't work out. You also please avoid trying.
Make
so
sure
as
you
you're
don't do this.
progressing, you can also be lifting other people along. Marriage, on the other hand, is a whole different ballgame.
But why is it different?
Because marriage is unique to the two persons involved.
All right, just before we get into that, is the blog is about to get sticky. I know, I can't wait, but here's where we're driving at. Today's first story is by Ike Ogbona's wife. Yes, Sonia has a few words on how to have a successful marriage. Oh, lovely. I can't wait. Yeah. So, according to, the beautiful mom of one, learning to love yourself is the first step. She wrote, what is the key to happy marriage? Y'all think it's about finding an ideal partner that will save you, take care of you, and make you happy? Question mark. Well, no. It will never be enough. The key is learn how to be happy by yourself first. Because a human being that is happy on his or her own will never settle to be miserable with someone else. When you find happiness on your own, then you'll be able to spread it and share it with someone else. You can't give what you don't have, and you can't expect from other human beings what you can't give yourself. No one can save you but the superhuman you see in the mirror. So stop thinking that your happiness is out there in someone's future tense.
Right.
Laying in order person's hands. Oh, I think she meant other. Anyway, all the magic begins in you. Yes, capital, you are that powerful, huh? She says, you are that powerful. Look at that power couple right there on your screen. Yes, these are Sonia's tips on how to have a successful marriage. Now, here's the question that we want to know here on the blog. If you're watching at home, head on to Twitter and let us know, how best can you find happiness within yourself before being with someone else? Wow.
Well, I kind of agree, though, with what she's saying, because I feel that we get it all wrong, starting a relationship thinking that the person you're getting into that relationship with would be responsible for your happiness. Because as an individual, if you can't find happiness within yourself, which means you're putting your emotions totally dependent on the next person. And as humans, we would fight, we would argue, we would eventually go our separate ways at one point in time. Would you say with every other person you would meet, you would always fall into that position of entrusting your emotions totally dependently on this other person? So I understand when she says, find happiness within yourself, so that it takes you to make you happy. It's all about you. It takes you to make yourself happy. If you can be excited, if you can make yourself what you want to be, then whoever comes into the picture is just there to complement whatever you have already, not just being empty and expecting someone else to fill you up. So that's where I think she's coming from, and I totally understand that.
Olive, honey, I'd love to hear your...
I honestly agree with her and with Adewo in this instance now. Because I've been there before. I was in a relationship where I just expected the guy to love me silly.
Oh, did your mom know about this relationship?
Oh, yes, my
mommy.
mom
Okay, she did.
Mommy,
okay.
my mom is not watching. My mommy always knows,
Yes.
almost like
I'm there to report now.
everything. So I expected so much. At that point, I just felt this guy's imperfect and everything. But looking back now, I realized that at some point, there was a way I wanted him to love me that I needed to learn to love myself first. When you don't love yourself enough, you put too much of a strain on your partner for them to give you the happiness that you deserve. It is why now in this present day and age, we see divorces up and down. Because people they are thriving on oxytocin addiction, the love hormone. So you're with someone, the first person, after a while, you don't feel that spark.
Yeah.
No more butterfly in your tummy. You're like, nah, he doesn't make me happy anymore.
Something has changed.
We've linked happiness to oxytocin that is released when you hug or you kiss or you're basically spending time with someone you really love. So there's an oxytocin addiction from person to person. So yes, I totally understand what she does. You cannot give what you do not have. Let me teach you a little Latin. I do that a lot on Helen.
Oh yeah, tell us.
Nemo dat quod non habet.
Nemo dat quod non habet. What does that mean?
It means you cannot give what you do not have.
Oh, Nemo.
So for you to be able to give love, you ought to have it first for yourself. Even from the biblical point of view, they say, love your neighbor as yourself. That means you should love yourself first before you're able to love someone else properly.
Nemo dat quod not od.
Nemo dat quod non habet.
Nemo dat quod non habet. You see, I'm good with Latin, for those of you who don't know. I have it up here, man. We're deep.
I don't. That's just too
want
hard for me. Why'd I have to go through all of them? Or did I to get to I get what you don't have? No shade at all. I like simplicity. Okay, it's all really nice and lovely, but why? Like, you're going to be a motivational speaker. I was waiting to hear something that would blow me away.
No, but the truth is, the funny thing is that people ignore these things. I know of someone who was in a relationship for quite a long time, and every time she always complained that the guy is not doing enough. Now it wasn't from the financial point of view now. It was an emotional thing. Because she, on the other hand, was always expecting him to make her happy. Come and just make me happy. Really, how do you put so much power of yourself, give it to just one person?
Because you're lazy. I agree with the topic. I mean, I just want to separate it. Yes, I think we definitely need to find happiness in ourselves before we try and connect it to anyone else. But come on, Sonia, if you're going to write something deep. Please.
Maybe she's at this point of her life.
But it's like, I don't know, it's like picking up a book. Like, the way I will interpret something. No, that's what I'm saying. If she's a motivational speaker, inspire me. Make me see it it's the same thing, it's the same tomato, but the way I cook it and serve it to you, it's different. So I would have really, this is a deep topic, how to have a successful marriage, or how to keep your marriage happy.
Exactly. I will say that it's maybe
the points were not deep enough for me. One, love yourself, and two, you can't give what you don't have.
I don't think it's an exhaustive list. I think this is just okay. These are the basics.
It's not a rema for me.
So,
revelation.
To be honest, a lot of the time we go to church, what we're hearing is not really. Sometimes it's not really brand new. Sometimes it's
for me. It is a rema. A rema, like I said, is being able to say this same topic, deliver this same message, but in a way that someone has never looked at it before. That is what qualifies you to be a motivational speaker. That is what makes me know that you've done your homework, that you're not just throwing these things out there. Is when you come into a rema about a situation, you're like, oh, yo, people, I just realized something. You know, one of the keys to a happy marriage is loving yourself first.
But to be honest,
we know that.
I think that at the end of the day,
there are people who don't know.
There are people who need
it. It's the way you deliver, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like there should have been, and this is a celebrity. This is something that we're pulling up for a discussion. It should have been. She should have given it to us in a.
I think it's something she probably just put up on her Instagram page because that's literally like what she does on her Instagram page. And there are people who need these reminders.
Yeah, true.
So sometimes you put a very basic post on your
But
Instagram.
it'll hit someone.
Exactly.
It'll hit
And then someone
out
goes
there.
into your DM and writes this episode and is like, "Thank you for putting that up. I needed this reminder." You know, so her audience, there's some people it will appeal to, some other people it won't appeal to.
It will definitely
At the end of
appeal.
the day, her message, I think I understand her message, and I totally agree with it.
Right.
Do I sense that there's a personal kind of beef with the person who is involved?
There isn't. I just like, I like hard work. I like ethic. I'm an ethical person. So for me, opening this, I was looking forward. I love
Do you
learning.
think she's putting herself in a marriage out there too much?
It's their business, Jared.
Hey.
Oh, we weren't there. Are we
All right.
there?
So
We'll
let
be
me
here
let
on
me
the
just read
blog.
some tweets regarding the. At Katizu says, I totally agree with Adewa. You said it all. The only person that can change and love you is you. So start from yourself. Yeah. Then a lot of people were still calling Jesus. I have a lot of call Jesus right here. To survive Glory the Poet said, to survive every day in Nigeria, call Jesus. At _ Choma Blessing said, if he gives excuses cause of his job he's into, my sister, don't deceive yourself by his friends. Just call Jesus. Someone now said in small doctor's voice, bang, bang, ding, bang, ding, bang. If you don't get money, call Bros J. That's at _Ace_man. That was smart. If you don't get money, call Bros J. Confirm. You know, people just keep sending it.
It's actually linked to what we just discussed
Yes.
now. So you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, you're expecting so much from your spouse. Your spouse is not able to make you happy. Call Jesus.
Call Jesus.
Only Jesus can help you learn how to be happy by
After
yourself.
you call Jesus, listen, don't be lazy. Put the work in.
Yeah, I knew she was going to say
Pay
that.
for that work ain't
I
nothing.
knew
So
she
you
was
got to
gonna
work
say
on
that.
yourself, find out what you love, find out what makes you happy, find out what your definition of happiness is. Don't wait for other people to define it for you. If this is what you like and this is what you like and it's foreign to other people, stand on it and say, yeah, this is what I like.
Okay.
This
Not
is what
to-
I like. No, like, I like 50
I want to
Cent.
say, like, is it the point of Inside Music Work by Rihanna?
Work. What are you going to say?
Work, right. We're getting on the break. It's still the blogger. Thank you very much for that, Sonia Ogbonna. Love yourself. Don't expect it for nobody else.
Yes,
We'll be
sir.
right
So,
back.
baby, you should go. I love yours.
Yes.
I love what I hear in my ear. You guys need to hear it. And Destiny, you're live.
Strike a pose.
Just enter diva mode.
Strike
You
a
know,
pose.
you're live.
You're live.
All right. Not that kind of show. It's the blog, people. Welcome back. Yes, we have one more story to tell. It's actually a real piece. Edewa keeps on giving us some poses that
I
none
think
of us
relating this
want
guy is
to
so
know.
okay.
I'm just testing him. He's just posing and over, posing and over.
I shouldn't be touching people. Though. This one, there's monkeypox now.
Look at you.
Wow.
It's not only monkeypox.
Wow.
It's
So we have
chimpanzee
Olive
pox.
in the building.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, hold
yes.
it down for Miss Thompson.
Don't worry, you
Yeah.
have your eye
I
back
love
tomorrow.
this real piece. Don't forget to go on Twitter. Let us know if you're in the building and your contribution to our previous story, just in case you're just watching. Sonia Ogbonna gave us her tips on how to have a successful marriage. She says, love yourself, because at the end of the day, you can't give what you don't have.
Wow.
Now, here's this real piece. This man gave what he had. Oh, yeah. But she threw it back in his face.
Nice. Nice one.
So he says, this is the real piece. So when we have time, we throw it out there. Stories that we find online for real people. I gave my wife a slap before the wedding. I tested my wife with a slap before the wedding,
Wow.
and she ended things. So a groom-to-be explained why his fiance called off their wedding. He said, our wedding is on Saturday, and for the first time in my life, I just gave her one small slap, and she threw my ring to my face and called it off. If a woman cannot enjoy a little slap from the man she loves, then what can she endure in marriage? Just correction, slap. Correction, slap. And she's forming Yankee girl, saying domestic violence. How? Oh, shit. Should I beg her, he goes on to say, or do you people think that she is unserious? My mom said that she's not a serious wife. I slapped her because she picked my call, and I have warned her never to try it because I don't pick her calls. Wow.
So I think there is more than one issue here.
Man is lying. So here's the question we want to know, guys. Head on to Twitter and let us know. What are your thoughts on this real piece? Is she basically not strong enough to be a wife because she didn't take a slap?
A small slap.
A small slap. But then later on, he goes on to explain that she picked his phone and then he slapped her because at the end of the day, I don't pick your phone. Wow. Small slap or non-small slap? When is a slap okay, or is it ever okay?
Never. A slap is never okay from either party. The man should never slap his wife. The wife should never slap her husband, because there are women who actually beat their husbands. So I think, God forbid that I will be in that situation. In fact, I don't want to be there, but I'm glad she did what she did. I don't think she went too far, because if a man who hasn't paid your bride price has the effrontery to, just give you a small welcome slap, just to test you, welcome you into the family.
Yeah.
By the time you marry you, my sister, it's going to be gymming with your destiny.
And you will see Jesus.
You
will call him. You will see him.
You will call Jesus, and Jesus will tell you, my child, you saw the signs, but you went ahead.
Have the mouth. You don't die, finish. You will see Jesus.
You will see Jesus.
I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
But jokes apart, though.
Okay.
Jokes apart. This is how domestic violence starts.
Yeah.
In fact, that was domestic violence, and
like jokes.
Exactly.
It's just
like
a
joke.
little slap.
I feel that that is not a good way to test if anybody could live with you. It doesn't make any sense. You want to test them by slapping them. Why don't you test them by giving them money and see if they will spend it anyhow?
Okay.
That's a very good. I like that kind of test.
I like that test.
I really love it.
It's a good test. Give her money and see how she will spend it. She doesn't spend it well, and you tell her, you don't know how to spend money.
Although, to be honest, that one is also another test, too.
It's a test.
It's a better test.
It's a better test than hitting the person. I don't think, like they said, whatever you start in a relationship, you're likely to carry it into marriage.
Yeah.
No matter how it looks like. If you're a kind of person, but he said, he told her that she should not pick his phone call.
That is another issue I wanted to talk about. That's another issue
we're heading to now.
Should people pick their partner's calls?
Yeah, but if he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it.
Like
no, I'm not saying that it's commensurate to the slap.
No, we're just talking about
generally. Is it a wrong thing to pick your partner's call?
But that is part of the story.
Let's focus on the slap.
Okay, no, we have all agreed that the slap is not a way to test anything. You shouldn't do that. From man to woman,
you should never slap anybody for any reason.
For any reason.
But where I'm trying to drive from is that clearly there are people who think it's not a big deal. And that's what I would like for us to focus more on these things that we think are not a big deal that you can, dash a slap for, i.e., picked up my phone and I told you not to. Here, take a small slap. Another thing, again, I told you not to come to my house without telling me. Go out, take a little slap for that.
Now,
like little things.
I'm going to say something that may sound weird, but even if your spouse cheats on you, it is not even enough reason, to be fair, to slap them. Because there's something in law called the eggshell skull principle. Take your victim as you see him. So you slap somebody and the person falls and dies. Nobody's going to hear that a slap should not kill somebody. You don't know if the person was having some medical condition before that you didn't know of. And then at that point, they just fall down and die. You will be charged for manslaughter.
Yeah. I think God answered her prayers. Look at this like a double-edged. Sometimes I get into things and I say, Lord Jesus, if I'm making the wrong decision, please slap the truth into me.
And that's what happened. He slapped the truth into
Very true.
Okay, let me just read. People are tweeting on this issue, though. At one Onome One Love says, I think it's unforgivable for a man to slap a woman for any reason. It's usually the beginning of worse things. At Chioma Blessing says, a man is not allowed to raise his hand on a lady. That's not testing, because he might later on do the worst. at D_ace_man says, a slap is okay when it's not given to anyone apart from myself. Okay. Wow. So I think, yes, we all agree that hitting is not a way of, it's not allowed. It's even these days, I think in some schools, you're not even allowed to hit children.
Exactly, they're pushing.
You know, you're not allowed to hit children in some schools. So why
here
would
in Nigeria?
Why,
yes, in Nigeria.
So why would you think of
although that one is another issue of debate.
So here's another, another issue of debate. Because when they say spare the rod and spoil the child sometimes.
Personally.
It's a bit,
that's
you need to reset
training.
the baby a bit.
That's home training.
Factory reset. Okay, someone says, Akotile says there's nothing like small or big slap. Slap, na slap. They were both wrong, Shikena. Okay, now, they were both wrong. Is, if we're looking at the point of the fact that he told her not to pick his phone, right? And she picked it, and he reacted with a small slap. Now,
what are you hiding there? You're telling me not to pick your call.
Wait, he has his reasons. Your phone is your phone. In a relationship, I feel your phone is your private.
Your phone is our phone.
No, why?
My phone is our phone.
Why is it necessary?
What are we hiding?
I can
you don't
see
have to hide
where
anything
Olive,
to keep,
you see,
to
Olive
keep
has been
things
waiting for this argument right here.
No, my point is that you don't have to hide anything.
Exactly.
For you to have a
it doesn't mean that I'll go and start looking for information on your phone, or you should come do the same.
Exactly.
I believe that we should have our privacy.
Okay.
But if I'm with your phone and the call comes in, I can pick your call. I don't think it's so much of a big deal.
But what if
when our wedding is in a week?
What if you don't even know what the call is about?
How can I not know what my fiancé's call is about in a week?
You see, the point is I might be doing something else aside the wedding.
What is something else that you're doing that is illegal?
And no, it doesn't have to be illegal. But it can be something else that has nothing to do with the wedding. And you are so concerned about the wedding. So leave my phone calls to myself.
So should that make you upset?
No. I'm not saying it should make him upset. I'm just saying that at least let's respect our privacy. That's it.
My phone is our phone. Your phone is our phone.
Got to see the demon that he is.
And that was
she married him.
That was a good way to see it.
Like, see the glass half full.
He said, test her with money. Say, take this card, go and buy something. And she goes and she finishes the account. He said, this woman. She will run me down in my family.
I wonder they say everyone has a vice. What's your temptation? Like, for me, that wouldn't be a I would pass with flying colours.
Are you serious?
That, yeah, I would.
You wouldn't spend the money?
Because automatically I would feel like it's a test. Do you understand? So I will pass it. That's for me. That's not one of my don't put a chocolate cake in front of me.
I will.
But this is
I'm more likely
how you'll do it.
Touch that chocolate cake than your bundle of money.
If it's me, this is how I'll do it. It's not like I'll come and meet you and say, Destiny, take this card. Go and have fun. The day you come and ask him for money, say, you would now. When we're getting married, we're husband and wife. You were about to get married. Oh, okay. And like, okay, can I just go and I need to get something? I'm like, oh yeah, take the card and go.
Okay.
It's not like I just came to you and say, take the card. So I just want to see how well you spend.
But being Destiny, that which I asked for
is the only thing you would take.
And there are some sisters that we call their friends. Hello, let's go shopping.
You know the girls that do that.
Then
the girls
that don't phone him, and I'll probably, if I know that I have 3 items in my head, but just to be able to get access to the card is 1 item you'll sell it him at, and then you get the card, and that's all I'm gonna go for. But then I'll put in a phone call. Hello, babe. Well, I kind of saw this one, and then I'll justify how much it costs, and I like things to make sense.
I know you will call and let him know.
And if he refuses, you carry his card and come back home and use your own money.
I say some people will carry the card and call their friends.
So what would be your time?
The only people that do that are the girls that are not planning to marry the guy. If you notice, as a babe, a guy you like, when he's coming, exactly, you're very, very diligent with how he spends his money. No, babe, let's not go there. It's too expensive. But when he's a guy you don't really like, then you invite all your neighbors, your ancestors.
Is this a true saying that was going around social media? They said a true girlfriend is the one to tell you.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.